Hey guys, welcome back to No Recipe Required. So today I'm going to roast a red pepper. It's really simple to do. It's kind of intimidating. A lot of people don't like to do it or are worried about doing it. They'll go out to the store, buy one. I find those jars, they can get kind of processed taste, and frankly with the ease that it takes to do it, no reason not to do it yourself. You can do it in the oven under the broiler. You can also do it on the grill. I love that if that's an option. It's actually raining outside today, so I'm not doing it on the grill. Or one of my favorites, and admittedly one of the coolest, is to do it right on a gas burner. So let's go take a look how to do that. Okay guys, so here I've got my gas burner. I'm going to light it, put the flame on high, and I've got my pepper. You want to go ahead, give it a wash, then dry it off, make sure it's clean, remove any of the stickers or anything like that. And then what we're actually going to do is take the pepper and put it on the burner. Nothing else. This is also a good demo to show you how quickly, or how slowly I should say, food actually burns. So, I put that full flame, probably 10-15 seconds ago. I've got my pair of tongs here. Let's flip it around. You can see there's not even a char. There's nothing black on it at all. I'm going to go ahead, leave it down there. Now this whole process is probably going to take about 10 minutes. I am going to turn it several times. You'll start hearing it, hearing the skin crackle and pop a little bit. As it gets brown, or actually it's going to turn black. You're looking for it to get as black as can be. You actually are going to burn the outside of the flesh. As it gets that charcoaly brown, I'm going to turn and rotate it around. We're going to go for getting the entire pepper black. And once that happens, we'll take it off the pan. We're going to put it in a bag, let it steam. And what we're doing is essentially roasting it, but then preparing the skin so that it's going to peel away from the pepper. Super, super easy. We'll have a nice roasted pepper, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to come back in a couple minutes after this is cooked and ready to be turned. Okay, the pepper's been going now for a few minutes. I'm going to come back and you can see, look at that nice black char. Now that's going to worry some people, but believe me, that's exactly what you're looking for. Now because the flame is obviously coming in circular, you're going to get bare patches like this. That's perfectly fine. You're just going to keep moving the carrot around, or it's not a carrot, it's a pepper. You're going to keep moving the pepper around. I flipped it, 180. Once it goes on this side, it gets the same char. I'll flip it and do kind of the other side. You can think of it as kind of four sides. And then any of these patches as well, you just kind of position the pepper so that the flame hits that. It's going to start getting softer on you, but as long as you're gentle with the tongs and don't go digging in there, it'll be fine. It won't break. It won't fall apart on you. So I'm going to keep doing this. Once we're ready to take the pepper off, I will come back. Okay, so we've been going with this pepper for about 10 minutes now, and you can see almost all of it is fully blackened. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shut off the heat, and then what I've got is just I'm using a paper bag. If all you have is a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag, you can use that as well. But I'm going to take the pepper, put it inside the bag. I'm going to seal it. Well, I'm going to close up the top and essentially just let that steam. The moisture in the pepper and the heat is going to cause it to steam in the bag, and that skin, that charred skin that we did, is going to separate out from the flesh. And once we take it out, it'll be a little bit cooler, and we'll be able to pull that burnt skin right off the pepper. Okay guys, so I've let my red pepper rest for about 10 minutes. That's going to both cool it to a place where we can work with it, and it's going to separate off this charred skin from the rest of the pepper. Now, what we're going to do now is really, you just have to start rubbing the pepper. If it's too hot to handle, just put it in the bag for a few minutes. But really, you just want to apply some pressure and kind of scrape with your fingers as they go through, and you can see how easily that outside skin comes off. If it's not coming off easily, put it back in the bag, let it steam off a little bit more. You don't, and I find, I don't get paranoid about getting every little bit of black off. A little bit left on there is going to be fine. And you're going to want to just move around it. Now, you're going to be you may be tempted to take this over to the sink and wash it off, and that will absolutely get rid of the black skin on there really easily and really effectively. But what also it does is it gets rid of a lot of the flavor that's on there, which you don't want. So I don't recommend doing that. You can take a paper towel and rub that around. That'll help you get rid of some of that additional charred skin. But essentially, there we go. So let me move that charred skin aside. That's just garbage. Go ahead and toss it. Now I've got a paring knife here. Now obviously there's the seeds and the ribs in here as well, which you don't want. So you can just go and cut through that flesh along the top. Go all the way around, make a circle. Once you get through there. Now you want to be a little bit careful here because it could still be quite hot inside. This one is a little bit. Go ahead and take those seeds out. You can then, split the pepper down the middle. If you have any other seeds or any junk in there, if you want to get rid of the ribs, you can cut those off as well. And then you're good to go. You've got this delicious red pepper, which you can use in strips like this. You can put it in with some pasta and with some salad. It's a great, wonderful way to cook up a pepper. I highly recommend you try it. This is Dave, and I will see you next time on No Recipe Required.